GT3 is arguably the most popular car class for competitive racing in real life right now, with championships like the NLS, British GT, IMSA, GT Masters and of course the GT World Challenge all running it. And honestly, sim racing is no different, with the latest sim that introduced GT3 to its roster being Amis 2. But what I noticed is that a lot of sim racing fans get annoyed because it seems like the same cars and brands compete in every race that contains this class, which leaves no exciting new special car or manufacturer to talk about. To end these negative thoughts about GT3 and to let it shine a little bit more, I have 4 GT3 car mods for you today that you may have never heard of. Quick disclaimer before this video starts though, not all of these cars are real life race cars, some of them are just concepts, so keep that in mind. Hey guys, and welcome back on my channel. Today I have a proper review for you again, unlike last time. Because today I will give you insight to some awesome GT3 car mods for Assetto Corsa. So without further ado, let's get this going. Maserati produces some awesome cars, this one being no different. This GT3 car is based on the Maserati GranTurismo S, or short GTS, hence its name Maserati GTS GT3. And from all I know, this is the predecessor of the Maserati GranTurismo MC GT3, which was part of the GT3 class in 2013. This concept car has kept a lot of the looks from its road legal version, at least on the outside, because on the inside this car looks like a proper race car. The Assetto Corsa mod captures this very well and it truly feels like this existed sometime. There are downsides though, with the first being the force feedback. Initially it feels normal, like any other GT3 car with this power-weight ratio. But when you start to get to the limit, the force feedback starts to behave very weirdly, which really is a shame. The sound of this car is also awesome, though I noticed the loud bang the upshifts in the first gears create suddenly disappears on higher RPM. This car is based on the Ginetta G55. In 2012 Ginetta introduced a full GT3 version of the G55, which featured a Ginetta Racing built 4.35 liter V8 engine in place of the Cup's 3.7 liter V6. Previously they had used the Cup spec car in GT3 races. Its competitive debut however was at the Silverstone round of the Britcar GT series, with Optimum Motorsport entertaining it. The car's first win came at Donington Park in the same year. In 2013, Ideal Racing announced they would be entering a G55 GT3 in the British GT series, whilst 2 works run cars were also entered. The mod itself is based on the 2015 version of this car, which was used in even more GT championships such as the Blancpain GT series. I think Sean Clark did an amazing job in recreating this standout GT3 car. Like it says on his website, this thing drives and brakes like a Ginetta, but feels like a GT3 while it retains the lack of straight line speed everyone knows from Ginettas. Next up we have yet another concept car. This time though it is based on the beautiful looking Alfa Romeo 4C, which literally means that this car uses a 4-cylinder engine. The 4C is a rather tiny but agile road car, which was originally introduced in March 2011, but it wasn't launched until 2013. Being so small, this car is of course a really lightweight car in the GT3 roster, which makes it very competitive. The car may only have a 4-cylinder engine, but it still does the speeds of GT3 racing with ease. However, the 4-cylinder can be a disadvantage at times, because its acceleration isn't as brilliant as the one from, for example, the Lambo or McLaren. Talking about the driving feeling of this mod now, what you will definitely notice is that you really need to balance it on the limit. This is because this car likes to oversteer quite a lot. The second thing I noticed is the enormous brake power of this car. These brakes are literally so good that they will lock at 40% brake pressure. This is helped further by the lack of ABS of this mod. The RXC Turbo GT3 is an approved and homologated race car for national GT3 competition, opening the gates to a wide range of championships and racing opportunities. Being the latest addition to Radical's long-standing racing ladder and, well, a Radical, means that drivers can now progress all the way from track day rookie and entry-level championships onto high-level GT racing. Powered by the Ford EcoBoost V6 3500cc, this car can produce, depending on the BOP, over 500 brake horsepower. In 2013, Radical launched its first race car with a roof on top, named the Radical RXC. For many fans, this was the right step into the future, because Radical is of course known for its open-top prototype-like race cars anyone with a lot of money can buy and race. Now that there was one with a roof, Radical decided to further develop this car into a fully fledged GT3 race car. Talking about the mod now, I think that GT Planet modding team did an amazing job in recreating this awesome and unique race car. The major talking point of this mod is definitely its handling, because oh boy is it hard to not spin it. But at the same time it's even harder to not have a smile on the face while driving it. I noticed one issue, which is the exterior sound of this car. It's just too quiet. That should wrap things up for today. I hope I could give you a fresh insight into GT3 cars, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If so, be sure to drop a like and a comment, and also consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this. And with all that said, bye! See you in the next one.